विनायक नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु नो देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामः सिद्धिर्भवतु नो सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचर विनाशकरं नमामि। श्रीरघुराम चारुतुलसीदलधाम शमक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम विजगन्नतशौर्यरमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथी करुणापयोनिधि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अद्यतन पंचांगम शोभकृन्नाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे वसंत ऋतौ चैत्रमासे कृष्णपक्षे दशमी तिथि 11:15 AM followed by एकादशी स्थिरवासरः धनिष्ठा नक्षत्रम till 8:21 PM followed by शतभिषा नक्षत्रम शुभ योगः till 5:53 PM followed by शुक्ल योगः विष्टिकरणम ending with the tithi till 11:15 AM followed by भवकरणम till 9:59 PM followed by बालवकरणम। सर्वेभ्यः सुप्रभातम्। So we were still we were in the last shloka we were doing was इति तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा सान्त्वपूर्वम् इवार्थवत् अभ्यकीर्यत शोकेन भूय एव महीपतिः। The king could not, say anything. ततः स राजा तं सूतं सन्नहर्षं सुतं प्रति शोकरक्तक्षण श्रीमान् उद्वीक्ष्य उवाच धार्मिकः वाक्यैस्तु खलु मर्माणि मम भूयो निकृन्तसि। Dasharatha tried to say, hinting to Sumantra, saying, hey, with these praises and statements, you are again piercing my heart. Vakyaihi. So but Sumantra didn't seem to have understood it. We'll continue from there. Sumantra karunam shrutva.
Sumantra karunam shrutva.
Drishtva deenam cha parthivam.
Drishtva deenam cha parthivam.
Pragruhitanjali kinchit.
Pragruhitanjali kinchit.
Tasmad deshat apakramat.
Tasmad deshat
apakramat.
Pakramat.
Tasmad deshat apakramat.
Tasmad deshat pakramat.
So Sumantra thought maybe he's not in right mood, or he quite didn't understand it. So Sumantra karunam shrutva, by listening to that sympathetic or sorrowful sentence of Dasharatha, that you are piercing my heart with your sentences, with your praises. So having heard that, karunam shrutva drishtva deenam cha parthivam, by also looking at the Deenam is very, in
pleading,
huh?
pleading, the very sadly
Very
pleading.
sad, in a sad situation, looking at the king who is seeming sad. Pragrihita Anjalihi. So again, he thought, okay, now there is no point in me continuing here. Looks like there is something wrong here. So Pragrihita Anjalihi Kinchit Tasma Deshat Apakramat. From that place, he walked away, he left off. Yada Vaktum Swayam Dainyat
यदा वक्तुं स्वयं दैन्यात्
Na Shashaka Mahipatihi
शशाकमहिंसतिः
Tada Sumantram Mantrajna
तदा सुमन्त्रं मन्त्रज्ञा
Kaikeyi Pratyuvachaha.
कैकेयी प्रत्युवाचः
Yada Vaktum Swayam Dainyat Mahipati Na Shashaka. When the Mahipati, when the king, emperor, Na Shashaka could not, Na Saka, Jab Kar Nahi Saka. Kya Kar Nahi Saka? Vaktum, Swayam Vaktum. Na Saka, Na Shashaka. When he could not say it directly himself, Dainyat, because he was sort of in a wretched, in a sorrowful situation, or in very helpless mind and state, when he could not instruct, what do I say? When he could not instruct our Sumantra what to do, tada Sumantram Mantrajna Kaikeyi Pratyuvacha. Then, well, as a good wife, if we have to take it that way, or as a very supporting, shrewd wife, Kaikeyi Pratyuvacha Sumantram. So Kaikeyi, then she has started instructing Sumantra. Now, what is it? We'll see. Give me a second. Somebody is asking me for the link to join the class. So just give me a minute. So tada Sumantram Mantrajna Kaikeyi. Mantrajna, one who is very good at contemplating, one who is very good at planning, organizing. Mantrajna Kaikeyi Pratyuvacha. She responded, or she instructed to Sumantra. Sumantra Raja Rajanim.
Sumantra Raja Rajani.
Rama Harsha Samutsukaha.
Rama Harsha Samutsukaha.
Prajagara
Prajagara
Parishranto.
Prajagara Parishranto.
Nidraya Vashamupe Ivan.
Nidraya Vashamupe Ivan.
So she started speaking. She said, Sumantra, Raja Rama Harsha Samutsukaha Rajanim Prajagara. So the whole night, he was very excited about Rama's, activity. And so, Rajanim Prajagara, the whole night he stayed awake. Parishrantaha, and hence he is very tired. Nidrayaha Vasham Upeivan. He so went to the, he yielded to sleep. And hence he is unable to speak. That's what she means to say. But don't go away. There is some instruction for you. So, Sumantra, Raja Rajanim, Rama Harsha Samutsakaha, Raja Rajanim Prajagara Parishrantaha, Nidraya Vasham Upeivan. Upeivan means he went to Nidram, Nidrayaha Vasham. He went to the control of the sleep. That means he yielded to sleep. Tadgachattvaritam Suta.
तद्रच्च त्वरितं सूता
Rajaputram Yathas.
यशस्विनम्
यशस्विनम्
राजपुत्रं यशस्विनम्
राममानय भद्रं ते
राममानय भद्रं ते
नात्र कार्या विचारणा.
नात्र कार्या विचारणा.
So she said, Suta, tad gaccha tvaritam, go quickly. Oh, Suta means oh charioteer. Oh charioteer, oh secretary, or oh, one of those words. Go quickly. Don't natra karya vicharana. Don't think too much. Why Rama? Why Dasharatha is looking like this? What is happening? Don't worry. Nothing to worry or analyze here much. Tvaritam gaccha. Go quickly. Rajaputram Ramam Anaya, Yashasvinam Anaya. Go bring that, very the most popular Rama, who is this Rajaputra. Bring him here. Bhadram te, all the best to you. So that's the instruction she gave. Samanyamana Kalyanam.
Samanyamanah Kalyanam.
Hridayena Nanandacha.
Hridayena Nandacha.
Nirjagamacha Sampritya.
Nirjagama Sampritya.
Tvarito Rajashasanat.
Tvarito Rajashasanat.
So Saha Kalyanam Hridayena Manyamanaha. Saha means Sumantraha. Saha Sumantraha. That Sumantra now he is happy, because for a moment he thought, hey, what happened to king? Why is he saying it's piercing me? What wrong did I talk? And he was about to leave, right? But now he felt glad. Good. Kalyanam Manyamanaha Hridayena. He's now by now he thought, okay, good. Kaikeyi has ordered to bring Rama. That means everything good is going to happen. So Kalyanam, everything good will happen, welfare. Positive things will happen. Hridayena Manyamanaha, believing now that everything will happen, everything right will happen. Nanandacha, he is also delighted. Nananda, Ananda, he felt very happy. Nirjagamacha, he also left Sampritya with a pleased heart. Good, I'll go and bring Rama now, so that probably these parents will walk him to the actual Abhisheka Vedi. Nirjagamacha Sampritya Tvaritaha, in a quickly, in a hurry. Rajashasanat, also because it is the order of it's a royal order, instruction. Sumantras Chintayamasa.
Sumantraschintayamasa.
Tvaritam Choditastaya.
Tvaritam Choditastaya.
Taya.
Taya.
Vyaktam Ramobhishekartham.
Vyaktam Ramobhishekartham.
Ihayasyati Dharmavit.
Ihayasyati Dharmavit.
So Sumantraha Chintayamasa, while he was walking in a hurry quickly to bring Rama, he started thinking. Taya Choditaha, instructed by or motivated by her. Taya is by her, Strilingapadam, which is by Kaikeyi. Motivated or instructed by Kaikeyi, he started thinking. Vyaktam Ramabhishekartham. She must be meaning for to bring Rama for Ramasya Abhishekam only. Abhishekartham. For the purpose of Rama's Abhisheka, Rajya Abhisheka, only she would have meant it. Dharmavit iha ayasyati. So the Dharmavit, one who knows Dharma, which is Sumantra. So he decided that, okay, now, fine. She must have ordered him for Abhisheka only. And so he was, for a moment he had a little negative feeling looking at Dasharatha, but Kaikeyi has very gladly has instructed him. So he was sort of introspecting or retrospecting within himself. But he thought, no. Ramabhishekartham iha vyaktam. I think she would have said vyaktam is expressed. She would have expressed to bring Rama for his Abhisheka only. So, iha ayasyati dharmavit. So, Rama will quickly come here. I don't have to, explain why and all. So, that's how he was sort of thinking in his mind. So, Valmiki is trying to show the face in the video of Sumantra as he is walking, that his face is thinking, retrospecting, anticipating what is going to happen and all. Sagara Hrada Sankashat.
Sagara Shankashat.
Sumantronta Purat Shubhat.
Sumanontranta Puraschamat.
Sumantraha Antah Purat
Anthapurat
Shubhat.
Shubhat.
Nishkramya Janasambadham
Nishkramya Janasambadam
Dadarsha Dvaramagrataha
Dadarsha Dvaramagrataha
Tatah Purastat Sahasa
Tata Purastat Saha Sahasa
Vinirgato Mahipatin
Vinirgato Mahipatin
Dvaragato Vilokayan
Dvaragato Vilokayan
Dadarsha Pauran Vividhan
Dadarsha Pauran Vividan
Mahadhanan Upasthitan
Mahadanan Upastitam
Dvaramupetya
Dvaramupetya
Vishtitan.
Vishtitan.
So as he was walking out, Sagara Hrada Sankashat Shubhat Antahpurat, from the Antahpura that he was walking out to go to the Rama's quarters. So the Antahpura seemed like Sagara Hrada, like water, deep water, deep sea state of, deep water state of a sea. Sagara Hrada Sankashat. The Antahpura was looking like at the deep of the ocean. How would it be? Very quiet, no movement, pin drop, silent. It would be like that. Only at the top you will see all roaring here, noise and all. So the Antahpura, which is inside the center of the entire city of Ayodhya, that seemed very quiet, like the deep sea. But as he was walking out, Nishkramya, as he was exiting there, Dadarsha Dvaram Agrataha Janasambadham. Janasambadham Dvaram Agrataha Dadarsha. However, as he was walking out, he saw at the main doors, main entrance of the palace, Janasambadham, with a full rush of people, full heavy flood of people, huge crowds. Tataha Purastat Sahasa Vinirgataha. In front of them, he tried to find way through them, and he Sahasa Vinirgataha. Sahasa is immediately, instantly, quickly. Vinirgataha, he left from there. And as he was walking, Vilokayan, by observing, by looking at, who all have assembled here, he saw several ordinary people, of course, a huge rush. But Mahipatin Dvaragataha, several kings who have come to the main gate, who are so at the main gate, in the first level, he saw Mahipati, several other kings, royal heads from different other states. Dadarsha Pauran Vividhan, then he saw various people, citizens, citizen leaders, civic leaders, etc. Mahadhanan, several other rich merchants, several other businessmen. So there were kings, then there were civic representatives, then there were businessmen, and then the whole crowd sitting there at the main entrance. Upasthitan Dwaram upetya vishtitan, those who have come and assembled at that main entrance of the outside fort of the palace. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmikiye
Valmikiye
Adikavye Ayodhya Kande
Kande
Chaturdasha Sargah.
Sargah.
So we completed the 14th Sarga today, and we'll move on to Atha Panchadasha Sargah.
Panchadasha Sargah.
Tetu tam Rajanimushya Brahmana Vedaparagaha
Brahmana Vedaparagaha
Upatasthur Upasthanam
Upatastu Rupasthanam
Saharaja Purohitaha.
Saharaja Purohitaha.
So now scene cut there. The next scene is now on the actual Vedi. That is Upasthanam. Or, that is the place of assembly. Upasthitihi means presence or come and stand there, right? We seek Upasthiti in our Vaitak. How many have attended? So Upasthanam, the place of attendance, which means the place of assembly where all of them would come. So Upasthanam Upatasthuhu, they stood, they all assembled at the place, at the venue. Who Brahmanaha Vedaparagaha, all the learned scholars, Vedas aware, Vedas excelled scholars. Tam Rajanim Ushya, they spent that night there. They have come, that means they have come there, assembled there last evening. They were making all the preparations, then slept there, woke up early in the morning, got ready, they finished their morning prayas, and are now waiting for the royal family to enter there. Upastastuhu Saharaja Purohitaha. So there are several learned educated classes or groups or tiers, right? So there is Brahmana Vedaparagaha, then there are Mantrinaha, then there are Rajapurohitaha, right? So like that we will see various terms to say what is their profession, what is their, if not profession, what is their job duties, responsibilities. So these are Rajapurohitaha. They are the royal well-wishers, but educated in that fields. Educated in Vedas, they do everything as well-wishers of the royal clan. Rajapurohitaha taihi saha, they have stayed, they are waiting there, having spent the whole night. Amatya balamukhyascha
Amatya balamukhyascha
mukhyaye nigamasya cha
mukhyaye nigamasya cha
Raghavasyaabhishekarthe
Raghavashyabhishekarthe
priyamanastu sangataha.
Priyamanastu sangataha.
So who else are there at that Vedi? So we first saw as Sumantra was walking out of the Ayodhya main Rajabhavanam, he saw all the kings, businessmen, some of the civic leaders that's all assembled there, waiting, because so that means they all would walk with Raja Dasharatha and others, Rama, from there to the Vedi. But at the Vedi, several other people are already assembled. We started with Vedaparagaha, Brahmanaha, Rajapurohitaha, and Amatyaha. Amatyaha are ministers, counselors. Amatyaha, Balamukhyascha. Balam is army, forces. Balamukyaha, so generals, heads of various, Lieutenant General, Air Chief Marshal, Navy Chief, Army General, like that, all various Balamukyaha cha. Mukhyaha ye nigamasya cha. Also all financial economy heads, mukhyaha or the best of stalwarts in the Nigamasya. Nigama is normally used as Vedas, but in this Ramayana context here, Nigama, every time they used, the Bhashyam translations given here is Vanik. Financial knowledge people. So which means all businessmen, financial advisors, finance ministers, economy, minister of economic affairs, like that, such people. So mukhyaha ye nigamasya cha Raghavasya abhishekarte, for the abhishek of Raghava, priyamanaha tu sangataha. All of them have come there with well thought of program assembled there. Priyamanaha, very pleased, hey, we'll be having Rama to lead us going forward with that anticipation. Udite vimale surye.
उदिते विमले सूर्ये
पुष्ये चाभ्यगते हनि.
पुष्येभ्यगत
पुष्ये चाभ्यगते.
पुष्ये गाप्यते गणे
अभ्यगते. पुष्ये चाभ्यागते हनि. अहनि.
Sorry, Bhogaji,
पुष्ये च अभ्यागते अहनि.
अहनि.
लग्ने कर्कटके प्राप्ते जन्म रामस्य च स्थिते अभिषेकाय रामस्य द्विजेन्द्रैरुपकल्पितम्. So while all of them have assembled there, Udite Vimale Surye, as the sun is rising up, Pushyecha Abhyagate Ahani. As the sun is rising, he is rising into the Pushya Nakshatra. Lagne Karkatake Prapte. Pushya Nakshatra, Pushya, Punarvasu fourth, Pushya 4, and Aslesha, they all are in the Karkataka Lagna. Right? So, Lagne Karkatake Prapte. And as the Lagna, the Surya, when he is rising into the Lagna of Karkataka, in which Pushya Nakshatra is prominent, which is Janma Ramasya cha sthite. That Karkataka Lagna is the Lagna of Rama as well. Because he is in Punarvasu.
All Sati Saptami.
All Sati Saptami, yes. Janma Ramasya cha sthite. Abhishekaya Ramasya, for the Rama's Abhisheka, Dvijendraihi Upakalpitam, by all these Dvijas, twice born. That means all the educated people who went and learned something and have attained a second life. One is a biological life, but the second life is the life of knowledge. All those who went to educate themselves are Dvijas. Dvijendraihi. Among such educated people, the best among them are Dvijendraha. By them, Dvijendraihi Upakalpitam. Arranged. By them, everything is arranged as the sun is rising into the Karkataka Lagna with Pushya Nakshatra being prominent, which is Bharata's and mine. Kanchana Jalakumbhascha.
Kanchana Jalakumbhascha.
Bhadrapitam Swalankritam. Rathascha Samyagastirnaha. Bhasvata Vyagra Charmana. If you remember, in the 14th Sarga, when Vasishtha came, he said he brought all the Sambhara, all his Sishyas brought all the Sambhara. What were they? Jalakumbha. They brought water from various seas and rivers, we read. right? And that will again be mentioned here. Kanchanaha jalakumbhaha, golden water pots. Bhadrapi Peetham, the stool or the seat on which he would be sitting, where he will be done with Abhisheka. Swalankritam, properly Samyak Alankritam. Su Alankritam, Swalankritam, properly decorated with probably all the yellow, red artwork on it, and some flowers, probably garlands on it. So nicely decorated. And the other one, if you remember, we said there was a great ratha for him to come through. So rathascha samyak astirnaha bhasvata vyaghra charmana. They also brought tiger skin. Do you remember? When we talked about it, that is typically used as a cleaning material, meaning even if you put that and you sit on it, it is supposed to be giving you shuddham, swachikaranam. So vyaghra charmana bhasvata, glowing vyaghra charma. That means it is not a very old one, probably a new fresh one. Vyaghra charmana bhasvata samyagastiranaha rathaha. On the ratha itself, they have put this vyaghra charma, the tiger skin, very well. Astiranaha means very nicely spread. If you remember that the skin one, whether it is deer skin or tiger skin, when they roll it to spread, when you spread it, it will again try to roll back in, because it's a thin skin and it is sort of stiffened, hardened, and so it will try to roll back in. So you have to really spread it out, and that is samyak astiranaha, properly spread out so that you get complete wide area to sit in Padmasana, etc. upon it. So samyak astiranaha rathaha vyaghra charmana bhasvata Ganga Yamunayoho punyat.
Ganga Yamunayoho punyat.
Sangamada jalam.
Sangamada jalam.
Yaschanyas saritah punyaha.
Yashanya saritah punya.
Pradah kupas saramsicha.
Pradah kupa saramsicha. Saramsicha.
Pragvahascha.
Pragvahascha.
Urdvahascha.
Urdvascha.
Tiryagvahaha.
Tiryagvahaha.
Samahitaha.
Samahitaha.
Tabhyaischaiva
Tabhyaischaivrahritam toyam.
Samudrebhyascha sarvashah.
Samudrebhyascha sarvashah.
So Ganga Yamuna, so we said first thing is Kanchanaha Jalakumbhaha, golden water pots. So what are they filled with? Ganga Yamuna Yoho, Punyat Sangamat Ahritam Jalam. From that divine, auspicious meeting, Sangama, of Ganga and Yamuna. Ganga and Yamuna, where they meet, at that junction, that water is very divine, auspicious water. So that water is collected. Ahritam is brought from there. Yascha anyaha saritah punyaha. Also, not only Ganga Yamuna, there are several other rivers, streams, saritah, divine streams. Hradaha is water lakes. Kupaha from wells. Saramsicha from, let's say, what is the other body, water body. So Saritaha is, let's say, we say rivers, or Sarita is actually stream. Hradaha is a pond. Kupaha, wells. Saramsi, lakes. From various other such lakes, ponds, streams, rivers, they brought all not ordinary ones. Again, all divine, what do they say? What clear springs. From all such clear springs, they brought crystal spring water. And from what kind of the geographical directions are also mentioned here. Pragvahaha, those which are flowing towards east, like Godavari, Krishna, Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri, they all flow to the east, and so they are Nadyaha. Then Urdhvavahascha, Urdhvavaha, those some are that are coming from the north, that is directly coming from Himalayas, from there. Tiryagvahaha, Tiryak is actually horizontal, but it also means zigzag. So it is neither flowing from east to west, nor flowing from west to east. Well, it will come like this, then turn back, something like that. So some such streams. So that means there were these Brahmanas, these Vedaparagas, these scholars, they were so knowledgeable about all the geography of the land. And so they knew which rivers, what is special about each river. Accordingly, they sent people to collect water from there and bring that water so that they can do Abhisheka with such sacred waters collected from all such Punya Nadyaha. Tiryagvahaha samahitaha tabhyascha eva ahrutam toyam. From such divine, auspicious water bodies only have they brought water. Samudrebhyascha sarvashaha, also from all samudras, from all seas that we know. Sajala kshiribhis channaha. Sajalaha, Salajaha.
Salajaha.
Kshiribhis channaha.
Kshiribhis-channaha.
Ghatah kanchana rajataha.
Ghata kanchana rajataha.
Padmotpalayutah bhanti.
Padmotpalayuta bhanti.
Purnaha paramavarinaha.
Urnaha paramovarniha.
So the other kumbhas, ghataha, there are other vessels also. Salajaha, filled with lajaha, we talked about it. Sort of popped rice grains. Laja, which are used for homa, called laja homam. So salajaha means with lajaha. Kshiribhihi, filled with, there are some with
water.
milk also. Kshiribhihi, channaha, fully filled completely with ghataha, with these pots. Some pots are kanchanaha, some are rajataha, some golden pots, some silver pots. Padmotpalayutaha bhanti. They seemed, and they were all covered with the lotus utpalaha, well, completely spread or completely blossomed, fully blossomed lotuses. So they were sort of put as the covers, lids on top of these vessels with laja, with milk, etc. And with that, Purnaha Paramavarina Bhanti, they seemed covered thoroughly with these wide, fully spread lotuses, and such that Paramavarina, they seem like they have covered it completely so that, they don't spill or anything. That means he's narrating that these lotuses are such big, fully spread lotuses that they cover the vessel thoroughly. Kshaudram dadhighritam lajaha.
Chaudram dadhighritam lajaha.
Darbhaha sumanasah payaha.
Darbaha sumanasah payaha.
Vaishyāschaiva shubhāchārāha.
Vaishyāschaiva shubhāchārāha.
Sarvābharana bhūshitāha.
Sarvābharana bhūshitaha.
And also the other vessels that were containing Kshaudram. Some of these terms were already mentioned in Vasishta's when he brought all these Sambharaha. Kshaudram was honey, Dadhi is Dadhi, curd, Ghritam, ghee, Lajaha, the popped rice, etc. Darbhaha, the punya grass, long grass streaks. Sumanasaha, the flowers. Payaha is milk. And all of these in various such vessels, each one has to carry and bring, right? Typically, we see women bringing all these auspicious sambhara, all these auspicious ingredients, etc. They are all brought by women, right? Haldi, kumkum, all of these. That's why you need in a big function so many women relatives and all, they have to come. The men relatives will be doing other things outside, tractors or cars, setting up the pandals, etc. But bringing the sambharaha, you need veshyascha, shubhacharaha. Veshyaha is all this public, people doing public, helping in public activities. Let's take it properly like that. And so they are qualified as shubhacharaha, those who are well-mannered. Because Veshya, if we, even from today's knowledge, we might, first thing is, some wrong idea notion might come to us of their behaviors and etc. And so Shubhacharaha is the qualification given here by Valmiki. Sarvabharana bhushitaha. These women were well decorated, well mannered, and so properly they know all these achara. That's the other point there. And it's not like nowadays, and you call somebody and you ask them to do something, they don't know. Oh, what should I do? They do achamanam. Oh, how should I do? They don't even know that. Or do pranayama. Oh, hold the nose. They say hold the nose. Oh, mukmusko. So they don't even know anything. Unlike that, these women here, they are shubhachara. It means they know, they're not only well-mannered, they know all these acharas. They know what to do next. So that they are the right supporters for the upcoming events. They know what is the next event, and accordingly they bring that plate, that vessel, keep the things ready, so that there is absolutely no delay. And as the Purohita looks up there or looks towards the direction about to say the next mantra, they're already ready with that vessel, with that items in it. So that is Shubhacharaha Veshyascha Sarvabharana Bhushitaha Chandramshu Vikachaprakhyam.
Chandramshu Vikasapraksham.
Kanchanam Ratnabhushitam.
Kanchanam Ratnabhushitam.
Sajjam Tishtati Ramasya.
Sajjam Tishtati Ramasya.
Valavyajanamuttamam.
Valavyajanamuttamam.
Vikacha Chandramshu Vikachaprakhyam. Valavyajanam Uttamam. Valavyajana, this also we saw in that Sambharaha. Vyajanam we said is fan, typically hand fan. Valavyajanam, it is, what is he in, like we see in Vaishnavalayas especially, right? When you go to Venkateshwara Swami Alayam or Sri Ranganath, etc., they use the chamaram, right? The chamaram will have very soft fur, hair. So that even if a small movement like this will give a nice breeze of air. As a service to God, we do that chamara vyajanam. So likewise, there will also be a vyajanam. Vyajanam is a long stand with a almost, like what do I say, 30-degree, 240, so about 300 degrees circle. Fan body to it, and so the people they hold it, they keep rotating it like this. Right? So that is the vyajanam. So vala vyajanam, the hairs used in it is specifically picked because they are long hairs. So that long hairs fur, so that a small movement will give you a lot better breeze. And we said that vala is the hair from a specific yak, and they say one of the long-haired bulls or yaks. So Ramasya Balavyajanam Sajjam Tishtati. It seems everything is properly arranged. Just it's put in the right position so that whoever next comes there to hold it, he can start playing breeze. So what was this made of? Chandra Amshu Vikacha Prakhyam Kanchanam. The main rod was made or golden plated. Kanchanam. How was it looking? Chandramshu Vikacha Prakhyam. So there was golden rod and the curve or the border of the circle, the perimeter of the circumference of the circle of that fan, the frame is a silver frame. Chandramshu Vikacha Prakhyam, like these moon's rays, when from moon, when a ray starts and they spread out, it will be well spread out, right? Well glowing and nicely spread out. So the frame was such a wide bordered golden frame. Chandramshu Vikacha Prakhyam Kanchanam Ratna Bhushitam, and on that frame nice gems were studded on it. Sajjam Tishtati. With that, this Valavyajanam, Uttamam Valavyajanam, the best hand fan there, seems properly arranged. Chandramandala Sankasham, Chandramandala Sankasham,
Chandramandala Sankasham,
Atapatram cha Panduram,
Atapatram cha Panduram,
Sajjam Dyutikaram Srimat,
Sajjam Dyutikaram Srimad,
Abhisheka Paraskritam.
Abhisheka Paraskritam.
So, made ready. Another one more thing is also arranged there, means made ready. Abhisheka Paraskritam, by keeping in mind as they have made it prepared for the Abhisheka. What is it? Chandramandala Sankasham, looking like the Chandramandala, right? Which means a huge, Chandramandala is also a huge one, right? Surya Mandala is actually the longest, but we cannot see. We only see sun, nothing else we see, right, with our visible eye. But the Chandramandala, even with our visible eye, will seem very spacious, very wide, because there is moon and there is millions of stars we can see. So it will seem much wider mandala. Chandramandala seems much wider. So such wide and bright, and of course in color, white, wide, bright, rhyming also. Chandramandala Sankasham Atapatram. Atapatram is an umbrella, a cover, head cover. Tra is
Atapat Trayate iti.
Atapat Trayate. Tra is to protect. Shatat Trayate Kshatraha. Gayantam Trayate iti Gayatri. So Tra is to protect. From what? Atapa. From heat, from sun. So essentially an umbrella or a head cover, an umbrella that you carry to protect from sun, not from rain. From the rain, umbrella is different. Atapatram is especially from Atapa, from the heat of the sun. So so it should be white color, right? It should not be black, because it should reflect back. The heat should not come down. It should reflect back. So it has to be Panduram, white color, white colored umbrella. So Shweta Chatram, Shweta Dhvajam, we say, right? So like that, this is Atapatram, Panduram, Chandramandala Sankasham, Tyutikaram, very illuminated. It is so shiny white, probably satin cloth or something like that. So that as sun falls on it, it is reflecting. And so for anyone seeing from distance, it is seeming very glary or glittery, like that. So Dyutikaram, Sajjam Dyutikaram, Srimat, and it is looking very rich also, because it's all the rod is a golden rod, the frame is golden, and a lot of the hanging golden probably pieces all around. So it's very Srimat, very rich looking. Abhisheka Paraskritam. This is also prepared for Abhisheka because he is going to become Chhatrapati, right? Dashratha was the Chhatrapati so long. Now Rama will become Chhatrapati. So they brought a new Ataputram for him. Pandurascha Vrishasajjaha.
Pandurascha
Panduroshvascha Susthitaha.
Panduroshvascha Susthitaha.
Prasrutascha Gaja Sriman.
Prasutascha Gaja Sriman.
Aupavahya Pratikshate.
Aupavahya
Ay.
Pratikshate.
So some more items that are sambharaha that are arranged there. Panduraha Vrushaha Sajjaha. A white Vrushaha, ox, Taurus, white Taurus was also made ready there. Pandurascha Vrushas Sajjaha. Panduraha Ashvaha Susthitaha. Also there was a white horse, which white, strong, healthy horse also was set up there. Prasrutascha Gajaha Sriman. Also a rich looking elephant was also set up there. How does it look? The elephant looks Sriman because the elephant needs a huge dressing, right? We see especially in Kerala, the head, the trunk of the elephant itself, all the way from head, they will arrange a nice, rich, huge board with well-decorated, golden, colorful, all that, right? And likewise on its nupram, on its main body, on the trunk of the body, where the actual pedestal, the seat will be placed, that also will be covered completely with a huge, rich golden cloth. And so that will look like Bhadra Gaja, that will look like Sriman Gajaha, very rich elephant. Sriman Gajaha Aupavahyaha Pratikshate. So that is waiting to carry him on it. Upavahyam, Vahyam is to sort of flow or to carry. So to carry him, it is waiting there. All of these. So that means he will carry. So you have to imagine all this. I mean, if you are involved, you will really enjoy this celebration. So imagine how Rama's procession would be. There is Ratha, there is Ashva, there is Gaja, and then there is this, what did we read in the Sambhara, the one Pallaki, which will be brought by human beings. So all these sorts of vehicles are there for him. So when he is in huge public, he will be walking on the Gaja, because there he should be visible to all the people and waving hands, doing all these hands and all, right? So he should be, people will be so glad to catch a glimpse of Rama when he looks towards them, right? So that's why you need that Gaja. And when he's walking through the armies, he will probably walk he will go on the horse. And when he actually coming from on the Ratha, on the highway, from the Ayodhya, from the Rajabhavanam to this Vedi, which is outskirts, when he's going on the highway, he will come on that rich Ratha. So like that, various vehicles at various scenes. We should be able to imagine it and enjoy it. And that is that's the whole spirit, that emotion. If we enjoy, that's the idea of the Parayanam, of studying the Ramayana or any of our scriptures, to feel it, to live it, to live that time and to live that culture now, both. Ashtaucha Kanya Mangalyaha
Kanya Mangalya
Sarvabharana Bhushitaha
Sarvabharan Bhushita
Vaditrani cha Sarvani
Vaditrani cha Sarvani
Vandinascha tatha pare.
वन्दिनश्च तथा परे
Ikshvakunam yatha rajye.
इक्ष्वाकुणां यथा राज्ये
Sambhriyeta
सम्भ्रियेता विसेचनं
Tatha jatiyam adaya.
तथा जातीयम् आदाय
Rajaputra Abhishechanam.
राजपुत्राभिषेचनम्.
So in addition to these other animals, Ashtaucha Kanyaha, 8 ladies, girls, Ashtaucha Kanyaha, Mangalyaha, who are seeming like Mangalam. Our very first Prarthana Shloka in Sangha starts with Sarvamangala Mangalyam. So such resourceful, looking rich, looking auspicious, looking give anything you want. That such a darshana of a woman is Mangalya. If you see a woman and if she is looking like that, aha, Mangala Devi, we would feel, right? It should not be, I'll control my comments. Okay, so such woman, Mangalyaha, Ashtaucha Kanya Mangalyaha, in all 8 directions, you have 8 such women who will be surrounding Rama and bringing him. So as if Mangaladayakaha Rama is coming with Mangalyaha Kanyaha. Sarvabharana Bhushitaha. Decoration, properly well decorated, nice dresses, nice ornamentation, nice makeup, nice hair, all of that, right? Everything Sarvabharana Bhushitaha. And they would be coming along with this. So this procession will be going along with Vaditrani cha Sarvani. We talked about all the Vaditrani, various instruments, musical instruments. Our Ghosh will be going in the front, right? As Sarsing Chalji is coming, there will be Ghosh walking in the front and all. So likewise, any royal person, any head of an organization, state comes, all these rich, grand procession that we see today is nothing but a repetition from millions of, from several eras. At least we are fortunate because it's the same that we are saying for Rama. It's the same that we see even today for our prime ministers and our professors in Chalax, etc. So we should be proud about it. That is the continuum. We say the Hindu civilization, the Hindu culture is the only continuum because what we read is what we see even today. And that's why we should read Ramayana from that point of view. That, hey, is it story? Is it a mythology? Or is it a historical record of 1725 AD to 1925, whatever? No, it is not. There are no such dates and silly things. So what we have to learn is,
just now, you won't believe what I did. You know this ChatGPT, right? So I just asked ChatGPT, is Ramayana mythology? And it says, yes, it's a mythology. Then I said, then I said, does it mean that Rama never existed? Then it says, no, it's a matter of debate. I said, if it's a matter of debate, how did you say Ramayana is mythology? He says, you're right. I'll go fix it. Okay. Then I asked Ramaram, again, is the Ramayana mythology? It says, no, it's not mythology. It's a subject of debate. There are historical debate that's between scholars and historians. Just giving you the amount of what has been fed to us, right? Even the machine is reflecting the kind of common knowledge that has been fed to us, that Ramayana mythology. But today, now there's an opportunity for us to fix all of that in our mind. Right? Okay, it's okay to say it's debatable, but to term it as mythology is ridiculous.
Correct. Yeah. The only thing is, now we are at least about 10 of us, right, regularly reading this line by line in detail with the bhashyam, with the vyakhyanam by several panditas, directly in Sanskritam. That means the oldest commentaries, not the English commentaries, right?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
We should be able to confidently say, hey, first question, if anybody raises an eye or a hand against Ramayanam or our scriptures or our texts and culture, have you read one? Have you read one chapter, man? Oh, I read. Oh, which one? Did you read original Sanskrit Ramayana? Can you quote one shloka from where you are talking this?
Yes. The reason I brought that up is while you were actually, before you mentioned about this methodology thing, just a few minutes back, in parallel, while I was just curious and I was doing this work, and you brought up this topic. That's why I said it's
Yeah.
so coincidental.
Yes. No, correct.
No,
No,
the thing is,
so
it's an AI model that learns. So, no, I think, we should know how to use, now that, information on the net can be, skimmed through AI. We should also try to ask such questions so that AI models are trained so that the future generations get the right answers.
correct. Good point. Yeah. We should feed them with enough information multiple times.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that it will tune
I do
itself.
that once in a while, right? I do that once in a while. I ask, what about this dish? He said Southern India, South India. I said, there's no place called South India. It's called Southern part of India. Says, you're right. No, I'll fix it going forward. So thing is, we can fix the mindset because the language, the output, the output from all the search engines, etc., is what is feeding us today. I mean, earlier it was our school teachers, earlier it was our grandmothers, etc. Today, generation learns it differently. So we have to take it responsibility to train right information.
Good point. Yeah. Yeah, I think for all of us also, very good point that he's bringing. ChatGPT AI repositories, if we can train those models such that it's like the same thing, right? In Google also, till recently or even now also, if we look for Hindutva, you will find all strange, crazy guys' pictures only, because that is what they have loaded.
But to influence these models, we'll have to flood the social networks with a lot of stuff.
No, you can contest. So you say, why did you bring this up? I mean, I asked one question. Is there Hinduphobia? I said, unfortunately, yes, there is Hinduphobia. No, the thing is, see, you have to train and say, okay, why did you bring this picture up? This does not reflect Hinduism. So it is able to correct its responses. So it might bring you the wrong response. And if you debate it, if it agrees that it is able to correct the response for the future. So I think it is very important for us. The reason I'm bringing it up is I was trying something in the morning today, before the Ramayana class, I was trying, and fortunately, when Bogaji brought this point up, I said, I thought it was a worthwhile thing to share with the group on how important this is, because the next generation, I'm not trying to give false information. I'm only saying, hey, give a neutral perspective, right? And this information, this is how the next generation will consume information. So we should be ahead of the curve.
Correct.
We lost it, with the Marxist test. We lost the game even with the larger social media, larger news media, etc. But with the social media, we started getting some neutrality in the ground. I think we should, with these AI engines are the way future, how people are going to consume information.
Correct.
So it is very critical for us.
Correct. Yes. So I maybe, in fact, I will personally come and learn from you how to use this ChatGPT. I don't use it much.
It's only a minute's job.
Yeah,
Just go to OpenAI and download it. It will register it. So
I recently, started feeding information about Guru Vandana into ChatGPT. So I typed the invitation and asked it to update that, and then again feeding the information with inclusivity, diversity in Hindu Dharma, right? So it keeps updating that and keeps learning it. So if you start providing the information, it will actually update and throw it back to us. Yeah, I was about to talk this subject in Shakha, one of our Bauddhic, to start how to train the AI models on Hindu Dharma with correct information, actually.
So are we able to upload more stuff into ChatGPT?
Not technically upload, but if you give it the right answer, it is able to correct it.
I see. Okay.
So I asked it, do you know Sanskrit? It says, my knowledge of Sanskrit is very limited to text that has been uploaded. I'm a language model trained AI. So no, my interpretation of Sanskrit may not be as good as humans. It's openly saying that.
Yeah.
So see, thing is, and now if I ask for an interpretation of a certain text, it might give you. I said, no, this is not what it means. This is what it means. If it validates it, then it takes it for the future response.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, I think maybe sometime we should take from some
Yeah. We have to take a lot of this
15-20 minutes extra and show us both Raghuji and maybe Vikramji. You can show one time each of how to use this.
Yeah.
For some of us, we can do.
Maybe we'll just do a Zoom session next week after 8:30.
Yeah, after 8:30 we can do. Whoever is interested can stay back. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, let's complete 2 more slokas. We will complete this slide and we can.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Or we'll stop here. I think it's 8:32. How are we doing? Can we continue a few minutes? Meaning few as in 2-3 minutes. Okay. So we'll do that. So Vaditrani cha sarvani vandinascha tatha apare. Sarvani Vaditrani, with all those musical band also going in the front. And Vandinaha, and as they're walking there, the next level will be Vandinaha. We said Vandi Magadhi, 2 roles are there. Vandis are the ones who keep reminding in a way. And it will seem for ordinary people, it will seem like, oh, big stotrams they are doing of the kings. Oh, you're this great Raja Martanda, Raja this thing, that. But essentially what they're doing is they're reminding them of their expected responsibility that public expects of them. As he's walking into the public, they keep praising him this. What it means is they're setting an expectation to him that this is what public is expecting you to be. Not for you to feel happy for what you are not about, but for you to meet the expectation of whatever we are praising you as. We are raising the bar. Such people are Vandi, Vandinaha. Vandi is Ekavachanam, Vandinaha is Bahuvachanam. So Vandinascha tatha pare. Behind them, the Vandina are also coming and they are doing all these stotras, chanting the greatness of the Ikshvaku dynasty. What are they praising? Ikshvakunam yatha rajye.
Ikshvakunam yatha rajye.
Sambriyeta
Sambriyetapishachanam.
Tatha jatiyamadaya.
Tatha jatiyamadaya.
Rajaputrabhishechanam.
Rajaputrabhishechanam.
So just as Ikshvakus, meaning from your ancient times, Ikshvakunam Ajye Yatha Abhishechanam Sambriyeta. Just as Abhisheka was done right from Ikshvaku in this dynasty, Tatha Jatiyam Adaya. Similarly, in the same way, by bringing all the items and required infrastructure, etc. for it, Rajaputra Abhishechanam. Now Rama's Abhisheka also is going to be performed in the same way. Te Rajavachanat Tatra.
Te Rajavachanat Tatra.
Samaveta Mahipatim.
Samaveta Mahipatim.
Apashyanto Bruvan Konu.
Apashmantu Gruhan Konu.
Rajnyo nah Prativedayat.
Rajnyoya Prativedayet.
So te, meaning those people there, te Rajavachanat, from the instruction of the Raja, Tatra Samaveta Mahipatim. All of them have assembled there. Apashyantaha, by looking at the people, or by looking at the king and the Vedi, all of them were looking there. From which side will he be entering and all of that. So Apashyantaha Abruvan, they have said this. Konu Rajnyaha Naha Prativedayet. Who is going to sort of Rajnyaha, of Raja, from Raja's side, Konu Naha Prativedayet. Who is going to be sort of the reporter or MC? Who is going to announce? So they are trying to look, hey, who is going to announce, man? Who is the reporter? I'm saying somebody by doing mic testing, hello, 1, 2, 3. Is he going to report? So they are sort of eager. Their curiosity, eagerness is building up, is what how we should understand from that line. Na pasyamascha rajanam.
Na pasyamascha rajanam.
Uditascha divakaraha.
Uditascha divakaraha.
Yavarajyabhishekascha.
Yavarajyabhishekascha.
Sajjo ramasya dhimataha.
Sajjo ramasya dhimataha.
So they are saying, na pashyamaha rajanam. Hey, we are not seeing the Raja Dasharatha yet. Uditascha divakaraha. The sun has already risen. By this time, they should have come onto the Vedi already. Yavarajya Abhishekaha cha sajjaha. The entire Abhisheka, Yavarajya Abhisheka ceremony seems sajja, seems arranged. Everybody is waiting. All items are here. Ramasya dhimataha, of the Dhiman Rama, Rama's Yavarajya Abhisheka, seems everything is arranged here. But hey, where is Dasharatha? Where is Raja? We are not seeing him. So that curiosity, eagerness is building up. With that eagerness, let's break here today so that we'll continue what happens next in our next session. Who can chant Shanti Mantra, anybody?
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Very good. What I was saying was that each one of us should be authentic spokespersons for Ramayana. Because we are authentic people. We have read original Sanskritam. We are reading original Valmiki shlokas, understanding it authentically. So we should be the authentic spokespersons to be able to talk. First thing we have to check, anybody who seems countering us is, hey, what is your authenticity? Have you read it? Which version have you read? Can you quote which shloka you are talking about? Hey, here is what I have read, I remember. Everything seems continuum, culture, everything seems as it is. Geography is mentioned. Who says it is mythology? It is a record of history. So we should be the authentic spokespersons of Ramayana, is what I am expecting from all of us. Feel that and present yourself in the same way. I am authentic because I have read it, not from the movie watching or from reading English translations or English books. No, original text is our authenticity. It gives us our right, gives us our authenticity.